We took our name from a local landmark in the area called the Fountain. Years ago, it was set up by the Viceroy Rutland. He had three of them in the city, and the one in James Street was the last surviving one. It's there in the middle of the road where James Street branches for Bow Lane and for Kilmainham. It originally had a horse trough in it and water. Now it has just the obelisk and places for people to sit and look at the world passing by. So that's how we get our name. Now, we started a limited company, and we started with community employment. At that time it was called SES, and we had three schemes, one running the youth service, one running enterprise, and one in a junior service. Eventually we got more and more money. We developed the enterprise, and that went on for years and years. We ran an information office, and then we started eventually a creche, a preschool, and an after school, and that continued on. We developed a senior youth service funded by the City of Dublin Youth Service Board, and then two other after schools, one in Marble Lane, one in Busy Bees, or in Bridgewood Street, called Busy Bees. So we've continued on that line. Then eventually we took over the senior service, and we got funding to purchase buses. The buses we use for bring senior service shopping and outings, and collect them for social occasions.
Now this is the toddler room. Oh, the Halloween artwork.
Hello, my name is Jackie. I'm the manager of Wee-Tots Creche. I've worked here for over 20 years. We're a community run creche. We cater for up to 44 kids. So we're part-time, full-time. We've 13 staff working at the minute. 4C staff, the 13 are all qualified. The age group is 6 months to 5 years. I love working in Wee-Tots Creche. It's a great place to work. That's it, that's the main thing.
That's it, play areas here. That's me and Vivian. Over here. Now this is Trisha. This is the preschool leader over here.
Hi, I'm Trisha. I run the preschool over here. We have 2 rooms, 16 children at the moment, and they'll be aged between 3 and 5. This is the preschool. This is one of our rooms. As you can see, it's child-friendly, child-led, play-based. And what the children want, the children get, basically. We cater for 6 children in this room, and most of them are ECCE, which is an ECCE session. The others would be full-time. And they, on the National Childcare Scheme, for working mothers, our parents gone back to school, college, but working mothers' preference. Some of our children are part-time ECC on an ECC session, and the rest of them would be full-time. Mostly working mothers come back to college. So the children they've 3 hours, 3.25 hours free, and they pay for the rest. We've 6 children here at the moment. Hopefully that will rise during the year. And we have 10 in our other room.
Right, my name is Breda. I work in the kitchen. I'm the chef. I do I'm homemade meals. I make them all freshly from start. I do homemade shepherd's pies. Do chicken curry. We do homemade chicken stew. We have fruit for the kids. We give them water and milk, and then we give them jelly ice cream, and then we give them desserts. We do everything for them, but it's all homemade stuff that I make.
Okay, welcome to the youth centre. We're upstairs and the creche is downstairs. We're the top floor. Couple of rooms. We have the art kitchen in here. We have an art room here. Some of the artwork that some of the kids were working on the walls. This one here is a blank slate, so new artwork is going to be coming up and some photos. We have our office. We have a computer room in here, which has been done up at the moment. And here's the main room, the games room, which is just repainted. Hello, everyone. FIFA. Okay. Okay, my name is Martin Saunders. I'm one of the 2 youth workers, full-time youth workers that work here in the Fountain Youth Project. I'm working here 2 years now. About, I'd say, nearly a year of that was taken up through COVID and working remotely and online with a lot of young people. We work with young people from the age of 10 to the age of 21. We run after schools program every day. We get the junior groups coming in first. We provide them with hot meals and then engage in the drop-in and homework. Then we have intermediate, where the age goes up then from, so the juniors are 10 to 12 years of age. The intermediate groups then come in, they're 13 to 15. And we have 2 intermediate groups, and then we have our senior group where the age is 15 plus, so it goes up to 21. We work with some older lads as well. We work in the community who are 16 plus, so again 16 to 21 and maybe a little bit older.
My name's Callum, I'm 10 and I live in Basin Street Flats.
My name is Mason and I'm 10 and I live in Basin Street Flats.
My name's Tyrese and I'm 10 and I live in Vicar Street Flats.
My name's Tommy Finnegan and I live in Marie Hedge.
My name is Holly and I'm 11 and I live in Mary Aikenhead Flats. Here. Heidi, will you come on?
Come on, Heidi.
Will I say it for her? Right, so her name is Heidi and she's 11 and she lives in Mary Aikenhead Flats. I like playing pool and playing foosball and FIFA.
Right, Therese, tell us, what's your favourite thing to do in the youth centre?
Play pool and play FIFA.
And do you like the food that's here?
Yeah.
What's your favourite food you can eat here?
The curry pot noodle.
Curry pot noodles, brilliant. And Tommy, tell us what you like most about the youth centre.
I like to play FIFA. FIFA, I guess.
Tell us, what was your favourite food that you get in the youth centre?
The chicken curry.
Curry? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Derek and I'm 3 years with the Fountain Resource Youth Project. One of the services we provide are hot meals, nutritional meals for the young participants that come in after school. We do everything from chicken curry, shepherd's pie, sausage and chips. So when they come in from school, the participants get a nutritional hot meal every day they come in. Chicken curry is very, very popular. We are actually doing that 2 days a week now. We believe that some of the local takeaway curry shops are they're not too pleased that ours is is top of the league. So it's going down very well. We've got a program coming up soon. It's a cooking program that the participants are going to be involved in right from the beginning. They're going to take ownership of it. and they're going to source the ingredients right down to presenting the meal itself. So that's something that we're really looking forward to.
I'm Jake Brannigan and I live across the road and I'm 13.
I'm Billy O'Neill and I live in Inchicore, Carmanum.
My name's Nathan and I'm 13 and I'm from Excellent Street around the corner.
My name's O'Shane, I'm 13 and I live around the corner.
My name's Sean, I'm 13, I live around the corner. My favourite thing about this club is playing FIFA and getting smashed by Nathan.
The club is good because it gets you out of the flats and gets you out of drugs. I got an award of the Lord Mayor for helping me ma while she had cancer and helping the old people around the flats.
Young person of the year award.
Yeah. First person to get the year award. Yeah, it's like it normally goes to schools, but I'm the person that got it for myself.
I play football.
Who do you play for?
I'll be signing for Pats after Christmas in the new year.
Yeah.
And I am with the Ireland under-14s FAI squad.
And is there a tournament coming up with that?
I have a game on in March against Holland away. And they'll be picking 20 out of 50 people that's on the squad. And if I don't get picked, I'm going to cry my eyes out. I'll play striker. The most I've scored in a season is 46 goals. I don't know how many I've scored in a game, but changes every week.
Do you score every week?
Yeah.
Currently, the programs we're running are drop-ins. We do some outreach work. We have a Goshka program, which works with personal skills. We also have an outreach program where we'll engage with some young people who don't come through the door so much, but we'll link in with them out in the streets. We'll have chats, find out where they're at. If they need support around anything, we'll offer it. And if they do want to return to the building, it's there. We create time slots for them.
Other services we offered during the summer, we did a summer programme. We had visits to Tato Park, Hidden Valley, Jump Zone, and go-karting up in Coilmore. Went down really well. So, you know, they come in, they enjoy being here, and they enjoy their hot food, which is very, very important when they come in, and they seem to be keen enough to continue.
So a percentage of our work is done out on the streets as an outreach programme, and we work with young people who do engage with services, and we try and re-engage them if we haven't seen them in a while, or we keep them informed of what services are going on at the moment. All right, here's one of our lads. Billy, how's it going?
Hi, Martin.
How's the crack? What were you doing up in the centre today?
Just had a bit of lunch, curry and rice with a bit of juice, and then I played a game of foosball, and then was playing pool with Billy.
Oh, cool.
And then was talking to Martin. And,
okay.
Come to talk to you about the trip that we're going on next Thursday.
Hi, my name is Tanya O'Neill. I run the After Schools Club here in the Basin Lane Common Chapel for the young kids from age 4 to 10 years of age. I basically collect the children from school at 1:25 and they come in, they do their homework, they play activities like they play the pool table, basketball, Connect 4 and a few more activity games that we have and board games and stuff for them. And then at 2:10 I go out and collect the rest, another group of little children, another 7 children, and they're aged from 6 to 7, and they come in then and follow suit what the other group is after doing. And then at 2:20 I collect another 15 kids, which the age ranges from 8 to 10 years of age, and basically like we do their homeworks, which would be more detailed homework for them rather than what would be for the small ones. So we spend a bit of time making sure they've all the homework done, and then they get to do their activities, the PlayStation, the pool table and basketball net, and sometimes we have actually access to the school grounds, whereas we can bring them into the yard and they play in the schoolyard and play rounders and outdoor games like that with them. So basically that's what we do here in the FRG Junior Youth After Schools.
Hey, my name is Maddie and I literally live across the road. Christ, sorry. Right, I'm into computers and I'm into music as well. What I like about this youth club is the people, like the leaders. They just make it something different. They make it out of the ordinary. They're kind, they're funny, and they're caring. They care. They have a duty of care towards us, but they go on beyond that. And the people that come here as well they're really, really cool, and they're my best friends. I would count them as. Also, what I like about here is that this is a place for freedom. You can do whatever you want to a certain extent, but you can try and explore new things as well. I explored with guitar. I'd never done guitar in my life, and I done guitar here for Gashka. I fix computers here as well, so that's me.
Hi, my name is Eric Bourne and I live in West Cork, James Street, and I've been coming to the youth club since I was 10. I really enjoy coming here. The staff here are really good. They treat us well, they make us try new things, and it leads to great stuff and new skills. At the minute I'm doing a podcast. I've been doing a podcast for just over a year, and I'm really enjoying that, and I actually get to take a step up in doing podcasting. I get to now do it with people. I used to do it alone, but now I think it's better to do it with people, and I have a new space. I've more equipment to work with, and I think it'll just be a funner time to do. I also learned to playing guitar as well. That was really fun to do because I've always wanted to learn an instrument, and even though it was very hard and I'm not the best at it at all, it's still really fun to do, and I enjoy coming here. We did a lot of trips we went on. Anything really you want to try out, you can try. There's a lot, no one will make fun of you for anything you try here. It's always a laugh here. Good people, great staff, and it's very positive.
So yeah, so for personal skills, we've done programs here. We've done music, we've done a cooking program. We are currently setting up a podcast. We have photography. For recreation, we have a physical activity. We've done football, walking group. We also, for community involvement, we have some junior leaders who help out in the project. The artwork that's done here, as you can see on the walls, it's currently it's in progress at the moment. We're not finished yet, but this is part of the community involvement. All the Gashka group repainted the whole building and decorated it in this kind of Jackson Pollock style. And we will do a large walk at the end of the year. I think it's a 50k. It starts off with a bronze where you do 25, and then we've got silver participants now who'll do 50k, and then we've one gold, and he will do, I think it's a 70k walk at the end of it. Yeah, one of the programs run is the Gashka, which is the President's Award, where young people from the age of 15 up to actually 25, you can do 3 levels of the award, which is bronze, silver and gold. The participants have to engage in three areas of it. So they have to do community involvement, recreational and personal skill. At the end of their award, they would complete an adventure journey. Okay, yeah, we're very happy to be part of the PPN, and we're hoping that being part of it might open doors for us and create new opportunities down the line for a project like this and for the community.